is Mia Williams, and I will be showing you how I do box braids and the methods I do. So first, I have Edge Booster. You can get this from a local Walmart or any hair store around you. I have 2 rat tail combs. I just have 2 just on hand. And I have some rubber bands. Rubber band is a big part of making your box braids looking good. And you have some water spray. And of course you need the hair. I know it's a little messy, but we'll fix it. So the first thing I like to do is go ahead and give me a part. I already parted it across the back. And you want to part it into a little square. I'm going to use a rubber band to hold it right here. So when doing this, it all depends upon your texture. I have curly hair, so it's like a little different from how I did it on my curly hair. But what I did with my curly hair, I just took some gel, not too much, but just good enough to hold it together. And I always kind of rotate it, just kind of hold it, make sure I'm getting all the right pieces. Take away all those flyaways and whatever. So once doing that, you want to take a rubber band. The rubber band gives it that good grip look, but the important part is not to tie the rubber band too tight because it will cause like tension. You don't want too much pulling. So like tie it good enough where it doesn't hurt your head, but it's also looking good. And it's, hold on. It's a little different from doing it because like on my hair is very curly. I have 4C hair. This hair doll is like has straight hair, so it's gonna be, it all depends upon your texture and what's easier for you. And once you get used to it, you can start doing it in all different types of ways. So make sure that rubber band is secure, make sure it's good, and like the rubber band is gonna give it that good grip to so then you get the hair. See, your hair is very long, so it's kind of the length of her hair. But usually when you have short hair, you kind of take it a little bit and pull it in there. But since her hair is long, we're not going to do it. We're going to just braid it down. So, what we're going to do, we're going to take the hair, going to wrap it around like this, and then going to pull her real hair to the side, like this. You want to pull it so it can get that grip, and the hair is like right there. Then you want to start braiding. Make sure your hand goes all the way down, so at the ends it doesn't get all knotted up, what have you. So just kind of start braiding. Go slow if you're a beginner, because you don't want it to look very messy. You want the braid to look nice and good. And right now you see all this hair in the way. I'm going to get rid of that once you have your whole head done. So go as your pace. I like to go like a little slower to make sure the hair and the braid looks nice. Clearly this doll does not have the same color as the hair that I use, but it's close enough, so you know. So just continue braiding it down. Just make sure you don't want it to be in the way. So now, as you can see, her hair is getting smaller right here. So what you want to do is take a little bit hair from this side. You want to take a little bit hair from this side. Remember, take your hand all the way down, and then make sure the hair is even. Okay, you're going to have some arrows in the hair. And then as you can see, this piece is getting smaller. So take one piece of hair from another string. So once you see these strings getting smaller, you want to make sure they're even. So just keep taking it down. plaiting is just like rotating the hair around. So you grab one piece, rotate it, grab one piece, rotate it. So just go all the way down until you can't braid anymore. And I'm just going slow to kind of show you guys like how I do it. So just keep braiding. So now I'm just braiding the fake hair in. None of this is her real hair at the end. So yeah, and then again, it all depends upon your hair texture. If your hair texture is curly, I believe curly hair is easier to do on box braids, with box braids, but you can also do it on straight hair. But yeah, you're gonna do the same method as you do. And the reason why I do the rubber bands, once you get better and better and better in doing your hair, you won't have to use rubber bands, but it helps get that grip in there. So right here is the braid. It's not perfect, but it's a presentable, and it's not giving that too much tension. It's, as you can see, it's not too tight on the mannequin. You don't want the braid to be tight. And you just keep doing this over and over again. Once it gets small to the end, you don't have to keep braiding. It's like too small, but like once you get to that end, you're good. And it may take a couple hours, but you have to have patience. Don't give up. But as you can see, it's a pretty good braid. And once you get practicing better, you get to get your results. And when you first do box braids, it's not gonna always go out good how you wanted it, but you can always style it in a way. You can do it in all different sizes. You can do it big box braids, small box braids, but yeah. If you don't want to use edge booster, you can also use shine and jam. Any other like edge control, not edge control, but some good grip gel that stays together. You can use a little water to kind of damp the hair up a little bit. I didn't do it because I just washed the mannequin's hair. So, yeah. So you want to make sure your parts are precise with this. And once you get it, you get your finished product. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Oh, and then at the end, I'm sorry, you dip the hair. Because like once you're done, your hair be all stiff, whatever. So you want to take hot water and you want to dip your hair. Try your best not to get to your real hair. Do not let the hot water touch your real hair because it will burn. But yeah, dip your hair at the end of the products. You can add hair extension. And yeah, so I'll show you one more braid. Take it down. I'm gonna pull this up a little bit. So comb it through. So you're gonna take it. Alrighty. Use the tie to hold it. Then you're gonna use your gel. Just one more example. And you can always rewatch the video of how I did it. You can't seem to remember. Alright. So now that we got the gel, we always put the rubber band on. It might be a part you may forget once you put on that gel. It's like, oops, got to put the rubber band on. So, just kind of. Oops. There we go. So it all depends. Alright. We're gonna take the hair. Make sure your hair doesn't get all knotted up and what have you. Make sure your hair's good. So you want to make sure the braid is kind of the same side. You don't want one braid to be bigger than the other. Try to get it as the same size as possible. There we go. So you may go a little faster after the first braid, but still make sure you get these braids good and precise. This one's a little bigger, but not too much bigger that it's not too obvious. I added the hair in pretty quickly, so you didn't probably see it that time. So now I'm just braiding the fake hair, but you can go back to this one to see how I added. And it all depends upon your length. When I did my hair, I had to split the fake hair up in here because my hair is not long, but it's a good length. So just keep braiding, keep braiding. Once you get to like the bare end, at the end of when you finish your whole head, you can put some mousse on it. You can probably get that from a local hair store or from Walmart. And mousse holds down all those little flyaways and it gives it that extra shine. If you look at other videos on YouTube, you also see other influencers or beauticians use mousse. Just really, I use it after I dip my hair. You can use it after or before. Just like using it after. Make sure you tie this rubber band. And if y'all have any questions, just let me know. And I'll be glad to help you.